Hey, what's good, y'all? This is Ryan Jackson from Ryan Jackson LLC. Hope you guys are doing good today. Hope you're having a blessed, wonderful day. It's hot out. It's hot as hell out here in the San Francisco Bay Area. It's yet another triple-digit day. Yesterday it got up to 101 degrees, and right now, as I'm speaking, it's 100 degrees. And I know the hottest part of the day is 4 o'clock, so we may top today's temperature may top yesterday's. So who knows? I'm just staying cool, trying to stay hydrated and stay safe, stay out this heat. Those y'all in the San Francisco Bay Area do the same, man. Stay hydrated out here. Don't go out unless you have to, unless you absolutely have to. I understand, some of y'all may, have to go to work, whatever. But man, just stay cool, stay hydrated. It's hot out here. It's dangerously hot out here, and it's supposed to be hot the next couple of days. So just stay safe. In any event, I'm sure you all have been noticing that there's a water crisis in Jackson, Mississippi. Jackson is the state capital of Mississippi. It's 82% black, and they have been getting floods there. It's been raining real bad, and the flood water just overtook the water system. It flooded it out, and therefore Jackson, their water supply is tainted. It's tainted with toxic water. It's so bad. I've seen videos of people, residents in Jackson, they would turn on their faucets and like a dark brownish, almost blackish color of the water would just come out. It was so disgusting. So of course they can't drink it. They can't bathe in it. So it's just sad, man. It's just sad. Just oh, it's so my God, it's so sad. It's sad. But that's this country for you. Like I said, the city is 82% black, and they're not getting any help. The governor of Mississippi even suggested that the residents bathe in it still. I'm not making this up. He suggested that they bathe in this water. He told them that to close their mouths and take showers in it. Yes, this man said that. He said that. If this Jackson was 80%, 82% white, is there any question? The National Guard would be there. Joe Biden's ass would be there. This would be they would have got water in a nanosecond. It would have been a national crisis, a national emergency. But Joe Biden said that he has no plans to go to Jackson. I posted that video on my Facebook timeline. You can see it for yourself. He says that he has no plans to go to Jackson. But if this was Beverly Hills or Manhattan, I'm gonna get to New York here in a second too, which reminds me, or some affluent town in America that was predominantly white, they would have water. It would be no question. It wouldn't even be an issue. It would be no question about it. If the governor of this state, where this affluent town was located, had said what that governor of Mississippi said, they would have recalled him that very second, that same day. They would have recalled his ass. It's no question about it. But Jackson's 82% black, so oh well, let them suffer. Pretty much let them eat cake. Let them, suffer. So we've seen this movie before 8 years ago with Flint when Rick Snyder, when the emergency manager wanted to tell then Governor Rick Snyder of Michigan, you want to save some money, just take Flint off of Detroit's water supply and just get your water from the Flint River, that cesspool, Flint River. Have the citizens use that to bathe and drink the water. And what was the after effects? It corroded the pipes. People died, babies got sick, people got sick, people died. Rick Snyder didn't do a hour in prison, not 1 hour, not even 1 second. The Obama administration, of course, sent millions upon millions of dollars to Flint, and those funds were misappropriated. It didn't go to the people who needed them, which was the people of Flint. I think some of those people went to jail, or they were fined, but nothing more came out of it. The governor wasn't didn't get sent to prison. Neither did the emergency manager. They knew that water was bad. They knew that water in Flint was bad. That Flint River. General Motors didn't want to use that water to wash their car parts. The Dodge plant there, they didn't want to use that water to wash their car parts because it would the water from the Flint River would have corroded the car parts. But yet and still, human beings are allowed to bathe and drink that cesspool. The water from that cesspool. It's bad for car parts, but it's good enough for human beings. Just evil and wicked. Just evil and wicked. I'm hearing now that, oh, I saw a report that the Jacob Reese housing complex, which is another word for projects, they have tainted water. Just 2 weeks ago, Mayor Eric Adams, the mayor of New York City, was just touting how safe the water was to drink there. Well, come to find out that it's arsenic in the water. So he was giving them bottles of water over the weekend. The residents of this housing complex, Jacob Reese, it's in East Village in New York City. Their water is toxic. These housing complexes there are predominantly black. Big surprise. Read a report yesterday in West Baltimore. Their water was found to have arsenic in it. They've been given water bottles to bathe and water to drink. Water bottles. They were issued out that. The city of Baltimore, the Department of Public Works, came out with an email or a tweet or something, telling residents not to use the water there in West Baltimore. West Baltimore is predominantly black. See where I'm going with this? Flint is predominantly black. Jackson, Mississippi is predominantly black. The Jacob Reese housing projects in East New York are predominantly black. West Baltimore, predominantly black. It's crazy. Been seeing commercials over the past few months, and I've been getting tons of emails about there's a lawsuit against the U.S. government because Marines that were stationed on Camp Lejeune between 1953 to 1987 were drinking and bathing in toxic water, and the U.S. government knowingly knew this, but yet they let tens of thousands of Marines, their families, as well as contractors, drink and bathe in this toxic water. There were, I think, 2 water towers on Camp Lejeune that were found to have arsenic and other chemicals in it. For 34 years, 1953 to 1987, those who were on Camp Lejeune. So now there a lawsuit going out against the government and settlements for the people who lived or served on Camp Lejeune during those years, those 34 years. Marines, people defending America's democracy, sorry. What does Camp Lejeune have in common with Flint, West Baltimore, Jackson, Mississippi? and the Jacob Rees housing projects in East Village in New York City. Mostly minorities are on Camp Lejeune, Black, from low income areas of this country, working class, predominantly Black, Hispanic, working class whites, low class, low income whites from low income or working class families, as well as Asians. They're not wealthy. The people that join the Marine Corps, Black, Hispanic, Asian, white, they don't come from well-to-do families. Most of them, 9 times out of 10, they don't. They come from low-income neighborhood, low-income families, working class families. They join the Marine Corps to help their family, to help themselves, to get a better education, to travel, to help their families out. That's why many of us join the military. They don't join the military to get poisoned. So you see, this government doesn't give a damn. You got soldiers, Marines, defending our honor, defending this country's hypocrisy. I'm sorry, democracy. And they're getting poisoned. 34 years it's been going on in Camp Lejeune. 34 years. It's like, but then you have people like Congresswoman Sheila Jackson from Houston going over to Pakistan trying to get humanitarian aid for them because uh, areas in Pakistan were severely flooded. I'm sorry to hear that. My heart goes out to them. But what about those people in Jackson, Mississippi? Houston is a lot closer Jackson is a lot closer to Houston than Pakistan. You taking your ass way across the planet to request humanitarian aid for Pakistanis because they have suffered through a severe flood. But people here in your own backyard, Black people in Jackson, Mississippi, the state's capital, East Village in New York, Flint, Michigan, West Baltimore, families of those that were on Camp Lejeune or Marines that were on Camp Lejeune for 34 years. You don't give a damn about them. But people in Pakistan, way across the damn world, you want humanitarian aid for them? Have you lost your everlasting mind, lady? Sheila Jackson from Houston. She's on the Congressional Black Caucus. I call them the Coon Congressional Black Caucus, or Coons Backing Caucasians, the CBC, the useless and pathetic CBC. And I hope this goes viral. Before I go any further, share this video, share it. Hit that thumbs up button, smash it down. Subscribe to the channel so you get notifications of when I do videos on here. But make this video go viral. I want them to see this because it's a damn shame and it's not right. It's treasonous as far as I'm concerned. Give me a second here. I'm going to give a couple of shout outs to one second here. Should have had this ready. So it won't take me all this time. But meanwhile, just hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you get notifications when I do videos on here. All right, I want to give a couple of shout outs. I'd be remiss if I didn't do this. I wouldn't feel right. It's only right that I do this. So just bear with me, family. Why is it that whenever you look for something, it takes a long time for it to come up? But when you're not looking for it, it comes up like that. It always seems to happen that way, but such is life. Okay, let me go here. But what Sheila Jackson did is just treasonous. It's a shame, and it's And then these people want us to vote for him come the midterms, come the presidential election. Joe Biden, you know, people in the Democratic Party, they don't do a damn thing for their people, don't do a damn thing for the constituents. But when it comes election time, when it comes the midterms and those that presidential election, they want to tell you if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. They want to shame you to voting for them. Never mind that they didn't come through for you when you needed them the most. You don't even have clean water, usable water to bathe in, to drink, but they want you to vote for them. This is a PG-13 video, so I'm gonna keep it clean as possible, but screw you. Screw y'all. Screw your vote. How about that? Makes no sense. And then yet some of us are still fighting tooth and nail to support these people. It doesn't make good nonsense. In the famous words of my mom, it doesn't make good nonsense. And thank you, King Lee. Yeah, man. I'm telling them, thanks, brother. I appreciate you. Thanks for that. One black man to another. Thank you, brother. Peace, loves, and blessings. Peace, love, and blessings. Thank you, black man. I'm telling them, brother. Trying to do the best I can out here. Let's pull up this tweet. I want to give these people a shout out, a couple of shout outs. Because they deserve it. They really do. They really deserve it. And, we have to applaud people that step on our people. We have to make that go viral. More so than Serena winning her last match. I'm sorry, not winning, but Serena playing her last match at the US Open. And no, that's not hating on Serena. I'm not hating on Serena. But Serena's last match at the US Open, how is that helping us? How is that beneficial to our people? So before y'all come for me, I'm not hating on this sister. No, I'm not hating on Serena. But black people helping other black people in the time of need needs to be celebrated, and it needs to go viral, and it needs to be commended and recognized, damn it. More so than Serena's last match at the US Open. Congrats to Serena. She's going to get her kudos regardless if I give it to her or whomever. She deserves it. But this needs to go viral instead of that. The shout outs to these people that help this the people of Jackson. It's 2 black owned water distribution companies. And I want to give them this shout out. So just bear with me, y'all. I see the one, but I want to give them both a shout out. Just bear with me, bear with me. I've been tweeting a lot, so over the past 3 days. So just bear with me here. All right, but hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, so you get the notifications when I do videos on here. All right, let me find it. Let me find it. Let me find it. Because if I don't do this, I will be remiss. Okay, thank you. Thank you for y'all patience. God bless y'all. So, MSM Distribution, they're out of Mississippi. They have been giving out thousands upon thousands pallets of bottled water to the citizens of Jackson, Mississippi. So shout out to MSM Distribution. They're out of Mississippi. I can't remember the town, but shout out to them. Also, shout out to 1186 Water. 1186 Water. They have been giving thousands upon thousands, pallets upon pallets of bottled water to the citizens of Jackson, Mississippi, black and white alike. And, all the citizens of Jackson, not just black, even though it's 82% black, but white citizens as well, and other citizens, who live in Jackson of other races. So they have been doing this for the past few days. So shout out to MSM Distribution. They're out of Mississippi. And 1186 Water. They're out of Alabama. I can't think of the town, but they're out of Alabama. But two of these black-owned water distribution companies pulled their resources together and said, we're gonna give thousands and thousands of pallets upon pallets of bottled water to the citizens of Jackson, Mississippi to help them out in their time of need, in their time of crisis. Black-owned water distribution companies, MSM Distribution and 1186 Water. Shout out to y'all. God bless y'all. Keep up the great work. Make this video go viral. Share it on your social media account, Twitter, Facebook, whatever you may have. Please share it. Instagram, if you can share this on Instagram, TikTok, whatever. Share this video. Make it go viral. We need more black people like these black-owned water distribution companies that are doing the work, and I'm sure there are many. And please forgive me if I don't shout you out on here. Charge it to my mind, not my heart. Please charge it to my mind, not my heart. I love y'all. Thank you for doing the work. Let's not forget Flint. Let's not forget West Baltimore. Let's not forget the Jacob Riis housing project there in East Village. I think I'm saying that right. Jacob Riis. I think that's correct. But let's not forget these folks. They all need your help. You know, if you just do nothing but just hashtag it, so it gets the attention to the right people, or you go to GoFundMe. If you can't give, you know, maybe $1, $2, whatever you could give, $5, whatever you could give, just tweet it out. Just, you know, hashtag this, hashtag, you know, water crises, hashtag pray for Jackson, hashtag Jackson water crisis, hashtag West Baltimore water crisis, hashtag Flint water crisis. Whatever you could do. Search GoFundMe. If you give $1, $2, whatever you could give. And I've done this myself. Just help these people out. Bring attention to their problems and help them out. Help them out as much as you can. God will bless you tenfold for it. I think I'm saying the housing project right. I think I'm saying it right. Let me see here. Yeah, okay. Jacob Riis. It's spelled the last name of it is spelled Riis. I think I'm saying that right, Jacob Riis. But yeah, housing complex in East Village in New York City. So help them out as well, y'all. Just help them out. You know, if we could talk about Serena's last match at the US Open, or talk about, you know, Drake dropping an album, or Future old toxic dumbass, whatever you want to call them, then we could talk about this. We should talk about this even more so than that. It's not hating on Serena, not hating on Drake, not hating on Future. God forbid I should hate on them, because, you know, their fans don't come after me, which I can give a damn about. I'm not hating on them. I'm just saying we need to put our priorities in the right perspective. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Just black people helping other black people needs to go viral, and it needs to be commended, and more so than anything else. Because if it was a bunch of black people killing each other, that would go viral, and it has gone viral, and it's getting old, y'all. So pray for Jackson, pray for Flint, pray for those in the Jacob Riis housing projects, or excuse me, housing complex, forgive me, the Jacob Riis housing complex in East Village in New York City. Pray for those who are in West Baltimore. Pray for those Marines and their families, and those contractors, those who are still around, who was drinking that or bathing in that toxic water on Camp Lejeune from 1953 to 1987. And those even know, because their water now is probably toxic. I do not trust this government, man. I do not trust them. I do not trust them. What PE say? Can't trust them? You can't trust them. I do not trust them. So just pray for these folks, y'all. Pray for them. Do whatever you can to bring attention to their problem. And also, if you can help, whatever you can do to support and help them. Again, Jackson, Mississippi, Flint, Michigan, the Jacob Rees Housing Complex in East Village in New York City, the citizens of West Baltimore, and those, who were on Camp Lejeune from 1953 to 1987 and who are on Camp Lejeune now. Thank y'all for y'all service, and shame on the government for what you're doing and for what you're not doing. Shame on Joe Biden and shame on Congresswoman Sheila Jackson. Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. Sheila Jackson Lee. Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee. I know her district is Houston, and she's out of Texas. Her district's in Houston, and she's part of the Coons Backing Caucasians. So shame on her. Share their shame. Jim Crow Joe, y'all president, Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, and the U.S. government. Shame on all of y'all. Shame on y'all. What goes around comes around. Don't ever forget it. God's revenge is the greatest revenge of all. Don't y'all forget that. On that note, y'all, I'm gonna hop off of here. Hit that like button, smash that like button down, hit the subscribe button so you get notifications when I do videos on here. Drop your comments below. Like I always say, we don't have to agree, but let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable. Let's do that, y'all. And share this video. All right, y'all. Till next time, take care. God bless. Stay safe out here. Those of y'all in the San Francisco Bay Area, along with myself, y'all stay safe, stay hydrated. Do not go out unless you have to. And please, 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 please do not leave your small children or pets in the car with the windows rolled up. Please don't do that. Please do not do that. Don't do that to your children or your pets. Be safe. Keep them safe. Our pets are our family, y'all. Yeah, human life should be valued over the life of an animal. I get it. But our fur babies, they are part of our family. So we have to take care of them too, as well as our small children. So please be safe, stay hydrated, and be careful out here in these streets, wherever you may be. Take care of yourselves and each other. All right, y'all. Till next time, God bless. I love you much. I'm out. Peace.